Congratulations on your brand new TPW Xpress Woolpress. In this video, we'll cover how to get your new Woolpress ready for use. Before you start, give the Woolpress a thorough look over for any transportation damage that might have occurred. Contact your local store before proceeding should you discover any damage. It is important that you do not cycle the Woolpress with an empty wool pack in the chamber, as this will cause damage to the Woolpress. Check the level of hydraulic oil and crankcase oil level on petrol-driven models. Check that the correct voltage is being supplied. If an extension lead must be used, ensure that it is rated to 20 amps. Avoid leads that are longer than 10 meters. Cut the cable ties that fasten the platen to the support bars. With the control valve handle in the neutral or center position, start the motor. Check that the emergency stop is not activated by pulling it outwards and twisting. To extend the cylinder upward towards the crossbeam, ease the control valve handle down. Rotate the cylinder casing if necessary to align it between the aluminium locating angles and align with the mounting bolts. Keep your hands clear of the cylinder flange while raising the cylinder. Stop the motor. Fit the washers and nuts to the mounting bolts. Start the motor and ease the control valve handle up. Raise the platen so it's roughly level with the baling pin tray. Check the right-hand guide rod is clear of the cylinder hoses as the press operates. Remove the support bars from the press. Move the jockey wheel handle from the transport position to the catch. Remove the pinning guards, indicator and all other items from the Woolpress and fit the bail ejection belt into place. It's important to read the included manual carefully before use. Fit the indicator onto its bracket. Plug the load cell into either side of the indicator. Fit the pinning guards by placing the top edge over the tabs on the Woolpress. Once the top is clipped on, firmly press the base of the pinning guards in to lock them in place. These pinning guards ensure safe operation of the wool press. It is important that they are always fitted during operation. Never operate a wool press without these pinning guards fitted. Next, remove the transport feet. If your shed is above ground, it might be more convenient to remove the transport feet before you set up the wool press. Adjust the load cell foot so that the press is level. Close the wool press and make sure the handle is within the locking hook during operation. Check the readout power supply is plugged in and reset to 0. The display should indicate 0. If not, press on 0. To ensure safe operation, your wool press will not operate while the hungry board is open or while the screen door is raised. These measures are to keep you and your workers safe while the wool press is in use. Start the wool press and cycle it a few times to expel any air that may be trapped in the hydraulic system. Thanks for watching. Your TPW Xpress Woolpress is now ready for use. It's important that you regularly maintain your TPW Xpress Woolpress to keep it performing well. We recommend that you grease, oil and lubricate the following components once a week for wool presses that are used every day. This is an example of how guide rods look on a wool press that's requiring its weekly maintenance. Firstly, take your grease gun and cloth and wipe away any old grease and contaminants from the guide rods. Apply grease the whole way down the guide rods on both sides. The grease will smear evenly like this once the wool press is cycled. Now we'll apply grease to the 3 contact points of the door catch and rotate the handle a few times to smear the grease evenly. Next, remove the pinning guards and grab your oil. Apply a generous amount of oil to the base of the pins. Around the front of the wool press, apply some to the catch and close and open the catch a few times to spread. Lift the locking bar and apply oil to these 3 locations. Next, apply oil to the rear ejection assembly. Remove any loose wool from the pawls and ensure they swing freely. You can see the resistance on this left-hand pawl, which is a sign that it needs to be oiled. Apply oil to the pawls from the top of the wool press. You can see that the left-hand pawl now swings freely. Next, apply some oil here on the control valve handle. Finally, take your lubricant and spray the hinges of the door. Make sure that your wool press is serviced after 12 months and again before 25 months. Feel free to head to heiniger.com.au or heiniger.co.nz for more information.